Pizza time. Hey Kako, are you on your own today? Not foreboding. I didn't have realized it, but I was watching yesterday's battle on the monitor in the war room.
Huh?
Oh, you were. You were all so amazing. Well, you came together to take down the enemy. When Shoma got over his fear to help out, he turned out to be really strong. I really wish I could be like that too. Huh? Kako wandered off in the direction of the cafeteria, a thoughtful expression on her face. Oh boy, are we getting Kako next? Sweet. I mean, it's like out of 2 people. I bet Hugh Neutron's gonna take the longest. When I entered the cafeteria, I was greeted by a rare sight. My microphone too far away from my face. I was greeted by a rare sight. Everyone was there, and they weren't even arguing. Good morning, Takumi. Morning, everyone. Everyone's here today, huh? Yes, well... we gotta sell our pet and make those losers do whatever we say. Do we really have to go through with this? We basically buried the hatchet yesterday. No! Nuh-uh, that's a bet. A promise is a promise. I'll never accept these guys if they can't keep their word. If only Gakko could show that kind of determination for more important matters. It's gotta be Shoma that makes the call, though. He's the one who fought the duel, and he's basically the MVP of the battle yesterday, too. It really has to come down to me. Damn right. You earned this, man. You forgot. You fought. You won. Now you just gotta claim what's yours. Where is this going? All right, I've thought of something. Whatever it is, we'll do it. In order to the losing group, I wonder what he'll come up with. It's gonna be, it's gonna be what Doremi wants. He wants a pet dog. This is Shoma. What are you gonna tell him to do? Okay, here goes. Do a flip. Hey, I know you usually manage us and everything, but if I had one, I was never actually gonna hold you. You stay out of this. You'll get yours soon enough. Yo, alright, mighty powerful Shoma. Do your worst.
I want you all to be our friends.
What was that breathing? You know how weak I am and how much I hate conflict. I can't stand how tense things have been between our groups. I'd be a lot happier if we all got along. Doesn't matter who was here first or what campus we started out at. Let's just be friends here now as members of this academy. Anyway, that's the best my single functioning brain cell could come up with. Does that sound all right? That's all you want? I feel like there's something we should be asking you for. Something. Whoa, show me. You want to rethink this? I got a whole bunch of ideas you can use. Gaku, he's the one who fought. He's the one who gets to decide. That's right. What Shoma says goes. So much for getting our own back, but it's not like Shoma was ever gonna come up with something really bad anyway. Well, there you have it, guys. In order. Sir Shoma! Why are you crying? Such magnanimous attitude for a victor to take. I'm so moved. From this day forth, we'll all be comrades in arms together. So says the Holy Jumanji sword. Right, so long as you don't mind being friends with a human filth like me. Come on, enough putting yourself down. You're a great guy, Shoma. It'd be an honor to kill you someday. What do you say, Karara? Not such a bad idea, is it? It's not like I have much of a choice. As an Suzuki, my word is my bond. Yeah, right, of course. Sounds like we're all in agreement, unless you have any objections, Gaku. Oh, forget it. It's not like I could talk you out of it now. Just so you know, I haven't given up on us participating in a killing game. I'll make it happen someday. I'm really glad you weren't the one that got to decide this. Now you guys won't fight anymore. I'm so glad. Right, we'll still get into little quarrels now and then, but that's all part of being friends. From now on, we're all in this together, and then we bust out into a dance break once we know who we are. We're stars, and we see it. For the next 50 or so days, at least. Just when it seemed like everything had been resolved, Karara approached Shoma, and the mood turned tense to get mode. What is it? You're really hardcore into this avoid conflict at all costs stuff, huh? Not surprising coming from someone who take the blame for eating my curry when you had nothing to do with it. You knew I was lying about that? Of course. I knew at the moment you shrugged off my question. It's about taste. About its taste with that half-hearted, it was delicious. No one who tasted Osuzuki's curry can help being overwhelmed with emotion and giving a detailed description of the entire experience when pressed. Wait, wasn't Shoma? Then who was the real curry thief? Oh, it was Mr. Mako. I saw the whole thing. No way, I thought I was being careful. If you knew all along, why are you writing me on now? You know me. I can't stand to see the wicked deeds go unpunished. Hold up. You're the one that got us in this mess, Gaku. Villain, blackguard, I'll slay you where you stand. Whoa, calm down, guys. We're all friends now, remember? So how was it? How was it? Well, you know it was. It was the most delicious thing I'd ever eaten. I never thought anything could taste so amazing. I don't think I can go on living if I never get a chance to taste it again. Maybe I'll make another batch if I feel like it. What do you say? I think she forgives you. Looks like you're off the hook, Gaku. I am. I think this calls for a celebration, at least something to cement our resolve. Everyone form a circle. We'll each put out a hand in the middle and do an inspirational cheer and throw them up all at once. What decade are you from, man? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Now that we've made up, we might as well have a little fun. Right, Takumi? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. A fine idea, Sir Eito. Just a thing to boost our morale. What is this? Some corny old sports manga? This is the last time I ever do this. All right. Sorry in advance if you catch anything from me. My hands are probably covered in failure-inducing bacteria. I guess there's no cure for low self-esteem, huh? Let's all promise to never give up, no matter how bad it looks. We'll get our killing game someday. Reluctantly, we all got on board with Eito's gesture of teamwork and togetherness. Well, not quite all of us. Kakoima, come on! You should get in. You should get on this. Yeah, you should get in on this too. I know it's kind of lame, but only be for a minute. Just put up with it till then, okay? Sorry, but I find team building exercise like this absolutely sickening. My dear sister and I will sit this one out. You little. No, don't worry. We'll find other ways to amuse ourselves. Feel free to embarrass yourselves without us. We'll be going now. I said, we'll be going now. Come on, sister dearest. Okay. Shunning the group, Ima and Kako left. Couldn't help feeling a little deflated after that. What's the matter with those two? Why do they cringe away from us so? You're the one who's cringe here, Kyoshka. I'd avoid you too if I had better options. We'll just have to go ahead with the members we do have.
All right, here we go.
Brain.
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Special Defense Unit, fight!
Wow, you even got the person who's like can't keep a temp. But
Special Defense Unit, fight!
How many times are we going to do this?
and so the whole group, minus Tsukumo's wounds, cheered at the top of our lungs and made a vow to work together from here on out. Of course, that didn't mean we wanted to spend every waking moment together. After finishing breakfast, we headed back to our rooms for a while. A good achievement. No more infighting. That went better than I could have possibly hoped for. Even more surprisingly, all thanks to Shoma, who would have thought he'd become such a who would have thought he'd become such a team player. I can't read. All right then. What should I do for the rest of the day? I've got plenty of time to spare. Might as well use it. Free time. New VR trading missions have been unlocked. Excuse me. So it's Ato, Shoma. Okay. And not childhood friend. Where is... I need the lab. I mean, the garage. I gotta buff my favorite character. Class weapon modifications, you come to the right place. We're gonna upgrade you again. Because this is cracked. I might grab that. If I could. Shit. Deadlights. I need more science. Who else is useful? What's Gaku's normal attack? Maybe. I want to upgrade its turret. I gotta get the turret. Maya turret. Ooh, that ignores armor? Oh, plus. Oh, it's 2. Is it worth it though? I don't know if I when I get a chance. So I guess if I give him attack plus at the start of the battle, I can get better use of it. I'll hold off. Homicide. I feel fine. Cool. I'm gonna get that. Ooh, that seems nice. Which twisted whips? Fuck it, we got that. Perfect. You know where to fight. You know where to find me if you need anything else. Here in my garage. My Lamborghini. So is this the same? It's the same thing. Here in my garage. Oh god, I'm here. Here in my garage. My brand new Lamborghini. We're gonna pick Shoma. Why does he pose like that? Stop. Dr. Shoma. You seem like you're having a fun. You seem like you're having fun, Shoma. What are you up to? I'm walking my imaginary dog. He's such a cutie pie. I can't help but smile. Imaginary dog. Yeah, a dog that only exists inside my head. His name's Leo. Leo the Second. Walking around the school with him is my new routine. He's walking a non-existent dog. Well, walking is good exercise, I guess, so that's fine. Your experience unlocked the word exercise. Literacy went up by 3. Creativity went up by 3. Good night.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Time to hit the hay.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Takumi's room. Looks like another day's over. There's nothing to do here at night, so I'll just go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. Surely nothing bad will happen, like a flaming dude appearing in my room. So our 45th day of the last Avengers Academy ended without incident. Okay, good. It didn't happen. Didn't get visited by a fireman. You ready to give your lives?
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 46th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Be ready to give your lives.
Protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Oh boy. Right after the morning announcement ended, another sound echoed through my room. Doorbell.
Huh?
Who would need to talk to me this early? Go eat breakfast, you dummy. Not really expecting anything. I opened the door. I got a shock. When I saw who was there, though. It's gonna be the fireman. Good morning. You have a minute? Morning, sure. Come in. I did my best to act like I would if I were welcoming any other friend in the room, but it wasn't convincing. Still nervous around here, even more so now that we're alone. Now that we've cleared everything up between our two groups, I can tell you about this with a clear conscience. It's time you knew about the World Death. According to the information Ego shared us, World Death was a catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? It's more than that. It's also the reason humanity is now confined to their Tokyo residential complex. World Death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. You will really tell me. That's great. It's been on my mind for a while now. We're going to tell everyone together. When you're ready, come meet us in the war room. The war room. Okay, I'll be right there. And one more thing. You said you knew someone who looked just like me. Could you tell me a little about her sometime? If it's okay with you, I mean. Flashing me a gentle smile, Nozomi left the room. I never thought she'd be the one to make the first move. I'm glad she did, though. I was way too nervous to bring it up. Someone who looks just like her. I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, though. No, first things first. I should head over to the war room and hear what they have to say. War! War! Well, let's talk to Kako again. Let's talk to everybody who's outside the freaking sad twin. Hi, Kako. What are you doing here on your own? Ellipses. I was thinking, is it okay for me to carry on like this? Even Shoma found the courage to change for the better. I wish I could be more like the rest of you, trying to protect the people I love. Huh? Are you sure you're alright? Kako walked away, heading for the war room with a profoundly thoughtful expression on her face. On her face? Quick, everyone, get in the way! She walked down the street, confused about why she couldn't find the courage to fight. To fight. Hey, Takumi, everyone's meeting up in the war room, you know. I came here by mistake too. Force of habit. Guess we're using the war room because we're talking about something really important. Isn't this right next to the cafeteria? Where's our food? Not suspicious at all. Alright, looks like everyone's here. Yes, indeed, the dull-eyed simpletons with no refinement, no social standing, and no future, all gathered here in one place. If future's an unwritten book, I can still make something of myself. Anyway, let's cut right to the chase. I called you here to talk about World Death. You said it before that it was what's caused the war between us and the invaders. What is it exactly? We'll tell you everything. We'll tell you everything that Inigo told us. It's a long story, but bear with us, okay? Please don't make me read. That's your cue, Kyoshka?
Huh?
What, me? But I haven't prepared anything. You're in charge of explanations. It's what you're good at. Exhibitionism. You're a double exhibitionism. You're a double threat. I am not taking my clothes off. Don't worry, I'll take the lead here. Before I start, there's some terminology we need to get straight. Back in Tokyo Residential Complex, did you ever hear about something called Planet Earth? Planet Earth. I've heard of it, sure, but I can't say I know very much about it, though. Same here. From what I read in the library books at home, it's where humanity used to live, right? They did mention it in old manga sometimes, too. It's supposed to be really huge, like 100 times bigger than the complex. I think that's about all any of us know. I kind of skimmed over the subject in school. Humanity once lived all over planet Earth. The population was in the billions. And they didn't live under a giant ceiling either. They had an open sky, just like the one here. Billions? That many? But then a phenomenon came to be known as world death changed everything. Earth was no longer able to support life like it had once. And the population began to decline rapidly. To combat this, giant underground shelters were constructed to house the survivors before humanity died out completely. Underground shelters, you mean? Yes, that's the place where we grew up. It really is. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a colossal shelter hidden deep beneath Earth's surface. A shelter, the whole thing. All this happened a long time ago, so even Nico isn't sure how accurate the information is anymore. But as far as we know, our community in the Tokyo Residential Complex is the last of humanity. It has been for hundreds of years now. Wow, we're really getting a history lesson today, huh? I never even knew there was a time before the DRC. And world death is what forced everyone down there. Just what kind of phenomenon is it? Essentially, the planet began killing itself. Oh no, it Danganronpa. It did what? According to Nigo, the Earth had a life of its own. And while it's not quite like ours, it had its own will too. When the planet decided to end its life, numerous natural disasters started occurring all over the world. That was world death. The planet tried to kill itself. The planet tried to kill itself. It can do that. Yeah, bro. Let's just change the magnetic field. I'm sure that won't fuck everything up. What would you the Earth to do that to itself? Remember how we said the human population was in the billions? Well, they all needed somewhere to live. They developed and cultivated the world around them as they saw fit, not really give a crap about the long-term consequences. Pretty soon, they would drain the planet's resources faster than they could replenish them. Not to mention many of the wars humanity fought against each other. Some of them were so bad they left Earth permanently scarred. They couldn't put up with that kind of abuse forever. Something had to give. I'm not surprised. Leeching off someone else without ever giving anything back and abusing them on top of that sounds like my scumbag brother. They didn't realize the planet had a mind of its own, but they should have known better. Humanity continued to propagate, willfully ignorant of the damage they were doing. Of course, the Earth wasn't completely powerless. It showed its resistance with earthquakes, tsunamis, wildfires, volcanic eruptions, stuff like that. But no one recognized these disasters for what they were. They ignored the warning signs and just kept keeping on. Right. Just like how they ignored all the eviction notices, restraining orders, and doubled down on the violence. You're making it really hard for us to ignore you. Finally, Earth reached its breaking point and shut itself in its room to wallow its self-loathing and play gory anime games all day. You can tell us your twisted family history later. Just shut up for a minute. As I was saying, the Earth turned to its last resort, to kill itself, and take mankind out with it. You've got to admit, world death's a pretty fitting name. So the planet dying, the planet choosing to kill itself was humanity's fault? Not a pleasant thought, is it? The Earth must have really hated us by then. It's hard to imagine the kind of overwhelming despair that would make something do that. No, they said the word despair! Once world death began, there was no stopping it. The environment became barren, hostile. Millions, no, billions of lives were lost. The only reason humanity didn't go extinct is because the handful of communities were able to escape into the shelters. Like Tokyo Residential Complex. Have you ever wondered where that name comes from? Most of the people in the complex are descended from residents of Tokyo, a metropolis that stood on the surface hundreds of years ago. Of course, it's been so long that no one remembers what kind of place it was or why it was called that. Whole generations have lived their lives without any awareness of the world outside the complex. Us included, naturally. By the time we were born, humanity had always been living underground for centuries. Until we were brought here. The complex, the shelter, was our entire world. We ain't in the complex anymore, so you're saying this is what the surface looks like now?
Yes. This is what Earth became after it was ravaged by world death. This is the land where our ancestors lived.
Looks better than it does now.
You can see now why they had to go underground.
For real? If it's not that bad, should we even be here? Shouldn't we get back to the complex? And the complex isn't necessarily any safer. Not anymore. What do you mean? The TRC's days are numbered. The whole place is gonna collapse soon. What? Why? How? How? Well, this is still going on. It won't end until all life on Earth is extinguished. It's only a matter of time before our little pocket of humanity runs out of resources and finally gives up the ghost. No way! There's just one thing that can save humanity from the effects of world death and give anyone a brighter future. Everyone a brighter future. Fuck words. And that's whatever's in the defense room of this academy. Or so Inigo said. It can save us from world death. But what is it? What is this school here to protect? Perchance, a set of mystical artifacts that grant a single wish when brought together. Dragon Balls? Or maybe it's just one and we have to set out on a journey across the universe to collect the others. A grand tour, if you will. A brand new adventure begins. Another challenge for Goku and his friends. What? You think I'm just asking Eternal Dragon to bring everyone back? Get with the program, Grandma. It's all about permadeath these days. Once you're gone, you're gone. Nay, morbid stories where everyone dies are even more out of date. In trying times, people need something more uplifting. Can you two have this discussion somewhere else? Unfortunately, Inigo didn't have clearance to actually tell us what's in the defense room. Said it had to remain secret so the enemy couldn't get wind of it. There's one thing he was very clear on. Whatever this thing is, it's humanity's last hope. That sounds ominous. And we're fairly certain that something is going to happen on our 100th day here. Something's going to activate, or awaken, or something. At any rate, that's what will deliver humanity from world death. We'll be able to live and thrive on the surface again. And all we have to do is make it to day 100. Now, as we said, it's our last hope, but last chance might be more appropriate. If we mess up, mankind's done for. Last chance. Then the invaders are trying to stop this world-saving event from happening. Yep, the invaders are another thing we didn't get that many details on. But judging by what we have been told, they've come to a conclusion of our own. The invaders are world death itself. Like something summoned by a curse. Earth must have given birth to them to further advance world death and the eradication of all life on the planet. You've seen the way they fight. It's not just a stretch, is it? And it would explain why they're so fixated on destroying the school. So they're not actually an invading force so much as manifestations of the planet's will. They're white blood cells. They're gonna kill us, bitch. Then once the Earth itself, is the final boss here. How are we supposed to deal with that? It got really heavy. Sorry, I started getting nervous again. Now you see why it's so important that we protect whatever's in the defense room from the invaders. We haven't been exaggerating. Humanity's future really does depend on us. The hopes and dreams of all mankind rest on our shoulders. We can't let them down. If we lose here, it's all over. So that's how it is. There you have it, a comprehensive summary of the situation. This is why we must strive for nothing less than total victory. Why are you looking so pleased with yourself? You didn't contribute to that comprehensive summary at all, you glory-hogging chowderhead. Forgive me, that was never my intent. If you want forgiveness, strip down and bear contrition for all to see. But leave those ridiculous sneakers on. You look even more exposed that way. Pa, what is this sudden fixation on me getting naked, Lady Kurara? If everything you told us is true, then yes, we do understand now. We finally know what this war is all about and how important it is. Better late than never, I guess. It explains the difference in the two groups' attitudes as well. It's no wonder Nozomi and the others have such a strong sense of duty. To us on the other hand, Siri was killed before we could hear about any of this. We've just been fighting for our own reasons, their own disorganized way. Damn, I wish we knew this sooner. I'm more fired up than ever now.
Hey!
Fighting to save the people, that's one thing. But saving all humanity, that's a whole nother level. If we pull this off, we'll be heroes. We'll probably get a reward and everything. I mean, if we save all mankind from destruction, no one's gonna begrudge us for a couple million yen here or there, right?
I knew whatever going on here was serious, but I never thought it'd be this bad. I might have been better off not knowing. I still think the people in charge are crazy for setting an unremarkable nematode like me, but since I'm here, I guess I should give it my all too. Don't worry, as long as we work together, we can overcome anything, even world death. Everyone's sounding a lot more motivated now. We're still missing a lot of details, but it's enough for us to start presenting more united front. It doesn't feel like some random war we're forced into anymore. It's so much more than that. Malfunction. Okay, some of us are taking it better than others. It is a lot to take in after all. Sorry not to be the fly in your ointment, but we still have some reservations. Now more than ever, I have to wonder, if this mission is so important, why entrust it to a bunch of random teenagers? Sorry, I can't answer that. Nico didn't seem to know anything about the selection process. Maybe there's a clue in the dream Shoma's been having. The ones about us being experimented on in that place? Kamakura General Hospital, right? No, it was Hope Hospital. It was Kibo Hospital. Interesting idea. Too bad it's not really enough to go on. I'm sorry, my peanut kernel, the brain can only handle so much. What'd you think, Hima, Kako? Does this make you want to fight like the rest of us? Does fight? Yeah. Humanity's future's on the line, you know. Mr. Yakushiji, I think you need to get your head hearing checked. I've already made my position quite clear. I don't care about humanity. I don't care what happens to the complex, or the planet, for that matter. I have no real reason to get involved, so we'll just leave the fighting to you. Isn't that right, sister dearest? But if it's to defend all of mankind, then... See, my sister agrees. Let the girl talk for herself, man. If that's all, we'll be leaving now. I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm positively famished. Good luck with the whole saving the world thing, everyone. Nonchalant as ever, Hima turned to left, dragging Kako along behind him. Yeah, okay, something serious wrong with the Wonder Twins over there. How come they remain so detached from everything? They're like two self-assessed peas in a pod. Still cute, though. Do young people today have no notion of social responsibility? Fear not, the Holy Jumanji Sword will beat some sense into them. Leave them, Kyoshika. Trying to force them will only push them away further. That's just the way they are. There's not a lot we can do about it. You okay, Eito? I'll be fine. This laundry session is starting to take its toll on me is all. We've been talking for a while now. Maybe we should end the meeting here and give her some time to process this information. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. One brain cell. She'll probably short circuit if she has to listen to anything more. Everyone else seemed to agree with the sentiment, so we decided to go back to our rooms for the time being. And then free time! What a way to start the date. I have a feeling this will do wonders for our morale, though. Protecting the school means putting a stop to world death. It means bringing hope back to a dying world. May I don't know why we were chosen for this mission. That doesn't change what we need to do. I'll keep fighting for the good of humanity, for everyone. Back on the complex, and Fukura. Now that that's settled, what should I do for the rest of the day? I don't really feel like sitting around doing nothing right now. Free time. Guess I'll talk to Kyoshika.
After I talk to Tentacle Man. Hello there, Takumi. You looking cool? She was usual today. Cute enough to kill.
Wow. Thanks, man. I really could use a... What the fuck?
What? Ellipses? Ellipses. She's deep in thought. Better leave her to it then. She's deep in the ellipses. Leisure lounge. Ball. Wait, what's the button to? There it is. This isn't so bad once in a while. Beach chair. I dropped a barbell in the pool one time. Achieving it was a real ordeal. How? Actually, that seems really inconvenient. Ellipses. Wow, they really love their ellipses.
Have you come here to do laundry, too, Takumi?
No, what the fuck?
This big river right here in the school is made doing laundry a breeze. I'll just scrub these dirty clothes.
Hey, what are you doing? You can't use this pool for your laundry.
But Sir Takumi, the river is where you do your laundry, right?
Huh.
I mean, it's just like in the fairy tales. The old lady found Momotaro washing her clothes.
Hey!
The pool is not a river, Kyoshika. Everyone has to share it, so you can't let the get the water dirty.
Oh heavens, from whence shall I launder my clothes?
That's why we have a washing machine. That's why we have washing machines. After spending some time together, you understand Kyoshika better now. I learned mobility +6. Free time. Tomato. We're gonna talk to Tomato.
Takumi, assist me with my training.
Huh?
You're always training for battle whenever you have free time.
Ah.
How do you manage to stand doing such intense training every day?
It's only natural despite my appearance. I'm a soldier after all.
The soldier.
The Osuzukis rose to prominence through weapon development. We're military nobles. We Osuzukis must be brilliant soldiers in order to lead armies. That's why I train every day, to discipline my mind and body. So I can remain as the noble I was born to be.
Her daily training is part of her duties as a noble, then. I guess the upper class have their own struggles, too. After spending some time together, you understand Kuroa better now. Report list has been updated. Exploration by 6. Good night.
Howdy, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The day's already over, and just like that, just like the announcement says, we got no idea when the next attack might be. When it does come, I'll be ready. I'll fight with all my might to protect this school. I guess I'll call it a night. Better getting enough rest is part of being prepared too. So when's the night attack gonna happen? I lay in my bed, closed my eyes, and within a few minutes, found myself drifting into a deep sleep. And then I had a nightmare. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's true.
Hey, Katawa?
Yeah? What is it?
Could you help me out with this question? You know I suck at math.
Yeah, it's true. It's like you're trying to comprehend, like, you know, because 10 plus 10 equals 20, but 11 plus 11 equals 22.
If I just give you the answer, you'll never learn.
No fair.
It's your own fault for leaving all your homework until the last day of summer.
Oh man, I'm stupid.
What are you even doing here then? Can't you go read at home?
Your mom asked me to keep an eye on you and make sure you weren't goofing off.
Damn, I don't do my homework. I'm awful.
So, I'm basically a prisoner in my own room.
Yup. Now, do a good job and earn that parole.
Got him.
What's that book you're reading anyway? Looks old.
It's about the world outside the complex.
That again?
Well, it's interesting. Don't you ever wonder what it's like out there? What it was like in the olden days? Reading these old books, I feel like I can imagine it. It gives me a connection to those people who lived under the open sky all those hundreds of years ago. At least, when I can find them, it does. Most libraries don't even stock them anymore.
Sag.
I must have read this book a million times already.
Most people aren't interested in that stuff. The outside world's a scary place.
Why is my shirt like that?
No, I think there's more to it than that. The people in charge are probably covering it up. They don't want us to learn too much about the outside world in case it makes us want to leave.
You're a conspiracy theorist now? Give it a rest.
Seriously though, I'd love to see it for myself someday, even if just for a little while. I want to see the sky and the stars and the moon with my own eyes. This book says they're so pretty, people held parties just to look at them.
Moon? What's that?
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head. And it's got a pale glow that lights up the night.
Right above your head? What if it falls on us?
Oh my god, he knows.
Nah, that'll never happen. Besides, don't you have other things to worry about? If you don't finish on time, your mom will take away your video games, you know?
Oh no, my Majora's Mask.
Oh, I almost forgot about that. Why does math have to be so hard?
That's my favorite math joke, by the way. It's so stupid.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
The best part's not even a math joke. It's a freaking grammar joke. It's a pronunciation joke. I don't know. It's a pun.
Get ready for your 47th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
How ironic. I've never felt any kind of interest in the outside world, but I'm the one who ended up here. I wonder how many people in the complex had ever thought about leaving. Would they even want to live on this surface again? I can't speak for everyone else, but Kara would love it. That's for sure. If we can make it through these 100 days, I can make it happen. Right? What would life be without like us? What would life be like for us then? I can't even imagine it. No use worrying about it now. I have to actually make it through this war first. As for today, I'll start by going to the cafeteria. I'm pretty hungry. I hunger. Food. 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 Let's talk to the people who are outside the cafeteria first. The guy who thinks I'm cute and he wants to kill me. Oh, hey, Takumi. I was thinking, since we're friends now and all, how would you like to throw away humanity and get in on my experiments? I only heard for a second.
Hey!
I told you, I'm perfectly happy the way I am. You only heard for a second. Yes. Yes. Good morning, Takumi. Anyway, to the cafeteria. Yeah, and hey, thanks for telling us all that stuff yesterday. I'm sorry it took us so long. I just wish I knew more about World Death. Nigo never went into much detail with us. We do know it caused a lot of natural disasters, but could the undying flames be a side effect of it too? Nope. That's what's going to be in the academy. Maybe they're effective at keeping the invaders out because they come from the same source. But that's just speculation on my part. It would make a kind of sense if it was, though. Thanks. Oh, there we get going. See you later. Somebody might not be as cautious around me as he used to be, but there's still some sense of distance. I don't think we're at the stage where I can start asking about Kara and the parallel universes yet. Half A button presses. The cafeteria was more full than I'd ever seen in a while. Main campus and second campus, fighters and non-fighters. They were all there. Sure is busy today.
It's kind of nice to see everyone together like this, though it's almost like we're a real class.
No offense, but I have to go to school with these weirdos. I'd never make it to graduation.
Hey, don't worry, Yako. You're less of a classmate, more like a slave happen to come in through the door, to the wrong door.
What kind of school would keep slaves on its You can tell they'd say if I weren't teaching American history or like any history.
I think we'd make a great class. All these strong personalities make it more interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Takumi?
Yeah. Maybe. Just when I feel like I'm starting to get used to Nozomi, I dream about Kara, and now I'm uncomfortable all over again. We learned a lot about world death yesterday, but I'm still no closer to figuring out the connection between those two. Hey, I thought you guys had morning training around this time. You taking a break today?
Yes, we can always train a little later, and it's worth it to get to talk to everyone.
I, for one, welcome the change. Just spending a little time as a group in the mornings is sure to bring us all closer together. That stinks. What? No. Whatever vapid inspirational statement you're about to make, Aotsuki. I mean, there's an actual weird smell in the air. Like it's like rotting fruit and armpit sweat.
Hey, that's my curry we're talking about. You're gonna ruin everyone's first impression of it.
Wait, you're making more curry?
Well, you look so pathetic when you said how much you wanted to eat again. I couldn't help myself.
Huh?
Wait here, I'll go get it.
Kurama slipped away and returned with a plate of curry, which she set down in front of Gaku.
You pay your taste buds for the ride of their life, courtesy of the Oda Suzuki's family recipe. I expect you to eat it all, even the plate.
I'm not eating a plate. Besides, curry's kinda heavy for breakfast.
Oh, you unrefined little mole rat. What is it like to live so totally unaware of the world around you? I've adjusted the flavor to make it suitable for a morning meal. Now hold on to your ass because it's gonna send you in orbit.
Come on, but it's not that great. Despite his protest, Gaku scooped a spoonful of curry and brought it to his self-consciously to his mouth.
This is amazing!
What? Somai? Somai? I don't know what that is. What is wrong with his face? The taste seems mild at first when you realize it doesn't need to flaunt its spiciness. It just lets itself spread through your mouth. Subtly, demurely. But then the aftertaste hits you and it's like a fireworks display of flavors, sweet and savory bursting one after another, perfectly balanced so neither overpowers the other. The more you eat it, the stronger and spicier it gets, until your tongue is tingling with delight. In contrast, it creates the simple wholesomeness of rice is bleh. The simple wholesomeness of the rice is sublime. And don't even get me started on the texture. The sauce is so creamy, the meat is so tender. I can't stop eating. I'm always desperate for more.
Slow down, I can't keep up with all this information. This is the dish of the ultimate evolution of culinary achievement. Bow down before its superior pedigree. Yes, ma'am.
Is it really all that? Hey man, let me try some. Just one bite.
Me too. How much curry you guys think isn't? How many? How much curry do you guys think is in a lethal dose?
Back off! This is mine. Thieves, all of you. You won't take my precious from me.
No one can resist the allure of Otsutsuki's curry.
Are there drugs in it?
Very well, you may all partake in my family's gift to the curry lovers of the world. Form an only line. There.
Is it going to be like this every morning from now on?
Let them have their fun. A little camaraderie might help improve their team.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Ellipses, do you mind if I ask you something? What is it? When you were a kid, did you want to see the world outside the complex? Did you ever think about that kind of thing?
Yes, actually, I thought about it quite a lot. Though I thought it'd be great to see it with my own eyes, even if it was only for a little while. Granted, now that I'm here, it's not exactly what I was expecting.
Huh. Ellipses. The lively mood lasted all through breakfast. Eventually, the group dispersed, and I headed back to my room. Anytime I talk to Nozomi, just raises more questions about her and Kaoru. Sometimes it feels like their personalities are completely different, but then Nozomi comes out with something like something I've heard Kaoru say before, practically word for word. Are there really parallel universes of each other, half A1 presence? I seriously can't think of anything else that would explain it. No use wrecking my brain about this. I'll try to talk to her more later. In the meantime, what should I do today? For a time. And this is gonna be the last day I do today. Oh my god, Darumi. I want to pick Darumi again, but I probably shouldn't. But I'm doing it anyway.
Hey, Takumi, come watch a movie with me. I want to show you one of my favorite super gruesome horror movies.
Darumi showed me a terrifying gore fest of a movie. After spending some time together, you understand Darumi better now. I got more creative by watching copious amounts of gore. Who do I pick? Tomato.
What, are you that desperate to help me with my curry? Guess I can let you.
Thanks, I'd be honored.
Hey, Takumi, do you know the trick to making great curry?
The trick? Do you have to use a bunch of expensive spices?
You fool! There's no trick to it.
You're the one who asked.
There are no shortcuts when it comes to the curry. The trick is to take your time and spare no effort, working on it diligently the whole day long. That's the only right way to make great curry.
She really gets fired up about curry. I guess this is what happens when you're a pro. After spending some time together, you understand Kurara better. The report card list has been updated. More exploration. Yeah, good night.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
We made it through another day. Our last battle was still pretty recent, so there's probably won't be another for a while. Don't jinx it, you dumbass. But this is the invaders we're talking about. If they don't do predictable, it's better to rest up for whatever tomorrow brings. I fell asleep surprisingly easy that night. Compared to when I first got here, the absurdity of the situation and the overwhelming hanging threat of the enemy's attacks didn't bother me nearly as much as I used to. I'm desensitized. Maybe I was getting used to the place. Was that a good thing? I lied, I might do day 48.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 48th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Huh?
Morning already. Better head over to the cafeteria. Gotta get breakfast.
I can't take it anymore. Everyone's gotten so over their differences and they're all getting along better than ever. Even I can't even kill myself to spice things up. I just come right back again. Maybe better if I did die for. Maybe if I did. Bleh. Maybe it would be better if I did die for real. No one needs poor old Darumi anymore. It's so emotionally exhausted. All I can do is cry.
I think I'd rather not get involved in whatever that is. She probably just needs to get it out of her system. And, nice, whatever that is. More ellipses. Why am I not allowed to talk to the others? I want to make friends too.
Huh?
Huh? I want to come out of my shell. I want to change. Still a moment to herself, Kako wandered towards the cafeteria. Oh my. Am I gonna have to continue to find out what the fuck that meant? Maybe. Where's the cafeteria? Am I stupid? This is a very happy song. I don't know if I'd like it. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over the morning meal.
So Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoanima, and sorry, I don't really know all much how it fits together. Maybe you could summon it for me sometime? I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please, you shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Pays the price to pay for your power, Sir Shoma. Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman, unless she bests you in a fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. Powered by ellipses. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I stared towards Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Now I gotta scroll my thing to Eito, the boyfriend. Well, what's up, Eito? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. Did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in the light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of Tokyo residential complex, right? I'm getting a phone call. It's spam. Cool. I'm not gonna pick up, wireless caller. Like, it's just that one on the surface while the other's on the ground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. Ellipses. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question
First, some of us have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that's supported the parallel universe theory. Explain the half A button presses. You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend, Kara? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now, I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence, or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Oh no. Does Kara have amnesia? Those are our options now? There's no way it's just a coincidence in that case. When you say something's gone wrong, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Hey YouTube, what are you whispering about over there?
Nothing at all. That's right, we're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. You know, saying that only makes you seem more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation just gives me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Eito and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off her tail. We're stupid. Feeling bloated, scarfing on to so much so quickly, we went back to our room. I went back to our room and let my stomach settle. Now that I think about it, Eito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then how do we explain Nozomi and Kara? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I asked Nozomi about it directly, I only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place. Hey, yo, shut up talking to me. I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time? You know what? I am going to stop here. I don't want to stumble on a big cutscene at the... I don't want to stumble on a big cutscene. So, next time, something will happen. Maybe. Or just be more free time for the next 10 years. We still have 100 days. Who knows?